Another update announcement has just dropped with 7 new things coming to Diablo Immortal. All this is coming from the Chinese blog post, giving us an update on what more is to come. We were told that this is going to be the biggest update ever inside of Diablo Immortal, and as every day goes by, we're getting more and more patch notes, which give us more and more things. So I've been putting these videos out every single day. If you haven't seen them, make sure you go back and check out all of the previous things that we've learned are coming to the game. Let's dive into the Chinese patch notes now and look at the 7 new things happening inside of Diablo Immortal. Then we'll pop over to Reddit to summarize all of it. So on the 14th, remember, this new season is coming, Season of Familiars or Pets. All right, we're gonna scroll down right over to here. 2 major events are going to be coming to the game. These are really cool. In the upcoming version of the game, 2 new gameplay modes, Soul Trial and Dungeon Random Special Events, will be launched simultaneously inside of the game, which will not only bring rich rewards to players, but also allow players to explore the unknown journey. It will add unlimited fun to the adventure. I like unlimited fun. Breakthrough restrictions and mix freely. This is one of the coolest things. It's making Undecember pop in my head with the classless system they have. This is only an event though. The limited time event Trial of the Soul will be launched for a limited time after the version update on the 14th. In the trial, players can combine the skills of different professions as they wish. Whether it's a necromancer who summons an arrow tower, a mad knight who rides a warhorse, or a barbarian who uses spells. As long as your imagination is big enough, any idea can be realized. After completing the trial, players will also receive generous rewards, and a large number of legendary equipment, materials, and gold coins will be waiting for you. I mean, this just sounds fun. I don't know if you're gonna be able to use it in PvP, or if it's only for PvE, or if it's only for the game mode, but being able to have a barbarian casting spells or a necromancer on a horse, it just seems like pretty awesome, actually. I mean, take the slowest class in the game, being the necromancer, throw it on top of the horse, which is one of the fastest things inside of the game, give it some healing effects from the Blood Knight and a spawning ability as well that it typically has, being the necromancer. You have a beast. What I would actually love to do is have you guys, because I can't create everything for every class, that would never happen, have you guys submit to me video clips of the builds that you create utilizing all the different skills, throw them in my Discord, and I can make a video on that. It would be so much fun to see all that. Let's go on more. We have planar anomalies invade Sanctuary. After the new version is updated, players will have a small probability of encountering special events in dungeons of hell difficulty and above. In special events, players will face a more powerful boss and receive a lot of rewards, but the intense battle does not mean the end. Unexpected enemies will participate in the battle, bringing more severe challenges. If you defeat them, they can also harvest more generous loot. So we're gonna have some fun pop-ins and visits in our dungeons, which again, seems like a lot of fun. Just some holiday different things popping into the game, making it a little bit more spicy and exciting. Again, that's gonna be another one of the limited time events. As you can see, we have Soul Trial and Dungeon Random Special Events. Now we know what both of those are. Moving on, we have a lot here. The game content has been optimized again, and the adventure experience has been continuously upgraded. With every version change, Diablo Immortal puts a lot of effort into continuously optimizing the game content just to solve the pain points of players. I would say this is true, and I love seeing it. With the opening of the Lunar New Year version of the game, 3 new optimizations will be added to Sanctuary to further enhance player experience. First of all, specify the legendary essence, make a wish to get it. All right, so all of you guys that say, I just never can get the essences. You want to put a build together, but you can't get the essence. It's the one that you never find. It's happened to all of us. Maybe this is the answer right here. Specify the legendary essence and make a wish to get it. After the Era of Magic Pets version is launched, players can choose the essence they need from the essence merchant to make a wish. Each time the essence is refined, there is a probability of increasing the favorability with the essence merchant. The higher the favorability, the greater the probability of receiving essence from the essence merchant. After successfully obtaining the gifted essence, the favorability between the player and the essence merchant will be greatly reduced. Brushing for a long time but not getting the essence you want? Brushing. The new legendary essence wishing faction can help you. This is awesome. So basically you're going to build up a rapport with the essence transfer or with the essence merchant, and over time of getting no luck, you'll get more lucky to get the essences you want. I like it. Spend your gold, as I used to always say, gamble it away at the merchant to get the legendary gear you want. Now it's going to give you odds in the favor of the things that you need, which is cool. Time to transition, my friends. And I'm talking about gender transition is free of charge. After the update, a new gender switching function will be added to the game. So many people are excited about this. I don't care if my class is a guy or a girl. It doesn't matter to me. But it's so funny to see how many people want to switch to a female or to a male character. I personally like being the male characters in the game just because they're bigger. Most of the time they're bigger and they just look cooler with all their gear on and stuff. I don't know, that's just me. All players will get a chance to switch gender for free, allowing each player to re-customize their appearance. Not only that, the game will also add a new gender switching function. With the function of returning to the previous appearance, players can immediately restore their previous face and gender for free after pinching their face for the first time. Well, that's cool. Seems like they're being generous with it and they're not making it like a profitable thing for themselves. I like that. The pursuit mechanism is upgraded and light speed pursuit is enabled. After the update, when the player's equipment enhancement level and moon eating magic box level are low, they will receive an additional 100% material award when acquiring items such as enchanted materials. At the same time, if the player's level is between peak 0 and peak 599, the experience acceleration effect will increase up to 3,000%. So there's going to be a nice boost here with this update as well. Multiple mechanism blessings allow players to quickly increase their strength and become an important force in guarding Sanctuary. So they're making it easier for brand new players, which, let's be real, this is Christmas time. This is holiday season if you don't celebrate Christmas. A lot of kids are getting new phones. A lot of adults are getting new phones or tablets. There's gonna be a lot of downloads, that would be my guess. I think we had 200,000 downloads last month and 49 million in revenue. I would bet that those downloads probably are going to double in this month because, one, people getting new devices, and two, kids having off from school for that week looking for something to do. That would be my guess. All right. The Lunar New Year makes a shocking debut in the Magic Pet era to kick off the year-end carnival. The Lunar New Year version of the game is kicking off, and many exciting performances are about to begin. In the version, players will experience a new round of Carnival. The new map brings innovative PvE gameplay and epic main storyline. Rich and interesting activities come to Sanctuary with massive gifts, new legendary equipment, new suits to unlock, more BD gameplay, 8 pets to help players start the new journey and adventure. The powerful and mysterious demon brings unprecedented crisis. The journey continues and the Legend of Sanctuary will open a new chapter. All right, that was just kind of summarizing a bunch of things that we're getting. Now, I did say to you that we did have a summary of all of this over on Reddit, which we're gonna take a look at right here. Mostly the same information, if not all, but we're gonna just kind of go through the 7 bullets. Again, this is on Reddit. 2 new PvE modes is number 1, random special events in the dungeon and Soul Trial. Now, they say something here about Soul Trial. It's based on previously leaked information. This mode could be a vertical screen roguelike mode. I would find that weird for them to have the whole orientation of the game change, because I feel like just thinking about what it would take to code that, completely change the orientation of the game would be a lot. But who knows? I would guess that this is not going to be the case, but I could be wrong. It just seems silly to have them do all of that just for one limited time event. In the Soul Trial, players can freely match different class skills however they want, whether it's a necromancer summoning arrow towers, a blood knight riding into battle on a warhorse, or even a barbarian casting spells. As long as you can imagine it, any idea can become reality. After completing the trial, players will also obtain abundant rewards, etc., etc. Number 3 is special events. That's encountering special events when playing in the Hell Dungeons, the bosses, and more difficult bosses that are just randomly spawning in. That should be fun. Again, we're just highlighting what we read before. 4, players can make wishes, and the essence merchant will be able to give them and get them those essences a little bit with more luck. Gender change is free, which is really cool, and you can revert for free. After the update, players reinforcement level and Heliquary level is lower. They get an additional 100% material awards when obtaining reinforcement materials or other items. At the same time, players between 0 and 799 Paragon, the experience acceleration effect will be increased by 3,000% at max. I believe the other one said that it was between 599, but this one's saying 799. And here, new legendary items and new green sets. So we're going to be getting new items, new sets. This update is getting bigger and bigger. It's going to be awesome. And I want to be my Crusader with summoning skills and healing properties. Let me know how you want to build out your class and what skills you're going to set up and how much you're excited for this new update.